What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, afternoon, pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Hassan Piker, and this is the HASAN broadcast coming to you live from sunny California, Los Angeles, folks. We're live and alive, and I hope all the boys, girls, and MBs are having a fantastic one because today's a beautiful day. Today's a wonderful day. Today is Thursday. That's right. It's Thirsty Thursday, folks. We're live. We're alive, and I hope all the boys, girls, and MBs are having a fantastic one. We're coming to you live from sunny California, Los Angeles, 72 degrees and sunny here in Stolen Tongva territory, Stolen Tongva land. This is a pre-recorded broadcast. No, it's not. Obviously, it's not pre-recorded. I want you guys to hold on to your butts because what you're about to see is unparalleled charisma, a sexual dynamo, a deity in the like, a deity in the making, a panther. Chuck Schumer talks about the State of the Union and the floor of the Senate. Let's take a look.
Last night was not America's State of the Union. It was Donald Trump's state of delusion. For 2 long hours, the president stood in the House chamber, congratulating himself, inflating his own ego, but offering no solutions to our country's many problems. He's in a bubble. He doesn't even have a clue about what the average American family is going through. Donald Trump patted himself on the back so many times, I thought he'd fall down. While Donald Trump kept claiming that America is back, and that we're, quote, winning so much we don't know what to do about it. That's only half true. We are not winning so much, but he sure has no idea what to do about the problems in America. And he admitted it right there himself.
Can he say that? Can he say that? Bro, dial it back, Chucky. Dial it back, Chuck. Oh my God, bro. He's roasting him. He's roasting his ass, bro. That's crazy.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Is this legal? Flag on the play. Flag on the play, bro. This is the strongest of the strongly worded letters, you know?
People back home were asking something different than what the speech addressed. They're asking, what about my electricity bill? How am I going to pay for my groceries? How am I going to afford a doctor? Donald Trump ignored all these things during his speech last night. Frankly, I've never heard a State of the Union speech, and I've heard quite a few, where the president's rhetoric and the country's reality were so far apart.
Yo, dude. God, he's so fucking goated. This guy's gonna save the nation, dude. Damn, he really daggered the old man. He was like, Mr. President, cut it out. There's a dang Cheeto in the White House. This condemnation is reaching China harshly condemning Israel levels. No. This doesn't even reach that standard. Let's be real. Let's be fucking real. This doesn't even hit the trade maxing standards of China. It's awesome, dude.
Instead, Donald Trump spent most of his speech focused on the accomplishments not of his administration, but on the accomplishments of other Americans whose accomplishments he has nothing to do with. We're all proud of the men and women hockey teams that just won golds in the Olympics. We're all proud and grateful of our veterans. They deserve honor. But Donald Trump didn't have anything to do with these accomplishments. He had so little to say about what he accomplished that he had to just go on and on about accomplishments of others. And folks back home want to hear about what the president is doing to help with their problems. They don't want to hear a fantasy that everything is going great, but it got worse. Trump didn't simply ignore the affordability crisis, he mocked it yet again. The average American sitting at their table trying to figure out how they're going to pay that damn bill was furious that he said it doesn't matter.
This is the stupidest attack angle. You're literally making him sound like he's selfless. I gave up already. I mean, this is so fucking stupid. God, I hate Chuck Schumer so much. Schmuck Schumer. Oh my God, brother. Oh my fucking God, he is unbearable. Okay, I can't keep watching this because I'm too turned on. Why are you so against people taking baby steps? How can he ever come to your position if you make fun of every baby step he takes? Are you talking about Chuck Schumer? That's how everyone stars know? You think Chuck Schumer at the age of like 87 is actually going through a radical transformation where he's going to become a Marxist-Leninist? Are you fucking stupid? He has room to grow. What are you talking about? Chuck, Israel is my only ambition, Schumer? Really? Chuck Schumer's actually a tender queer, okay? He's going through his journey right now. That's why he has a lot of room to grow. He's learning about all the different ways. He's experimenting with his body. He's becoming a non-binary Marxist-Leninist. He's on his socialist arc. Mind you, the man is 75 years old and this chatter wants you to baby him. Wait, what? Is he 75? I thought he was like 80. It's satirical trolling of your usual charitability, bro. I don't think that person is being serious. I think that person is like obviously making a meme, right? Like there's no one. I don't think there's a single person in the United States of America that looks at Chuck Schumer who has like very hardened positions after being in Congress for like 80 fucking years, who genuinely thinks that Chuck Schumer is on a journey to become more radical or something. No liberals say that shit. No liberal says that because liberals don't even like Chuck Schumer. Liberals want Chuck Schumer to get the fuck out of the way. Chuck Schumer's approval rating in the Democratic Party is one of the lowest in the country. He hasn't heard the right arguments. We can make it. Okay, maybe he is being sincere. I think this chatter is a stroke victim. That's what's going on. If he's being sincere, he's on a journey to bed. Yeah, he's gonna become a leftist, dude. He's gonna become true left. Chuck Schumer for DSA, please. Oh my God. ZOHRAN MAMDANI just got off the phone with President Trump. In our meeting earlier, I shared my concerns about Columbia student Elena Agayeva, who was detained by ICE this morning. He has just informed me that she will be released immediately. That's fucking incredible, dude. That is incredible. Fantastic shit. He made the boss call. Mashallah, mashallah. That's pretty fire, I will admit. The brown boy superpower of unk whispering. Yeah, Trump fucking loves him, dude. Holy shit. Respect. He's plowing snow and he's doing it. He's doing the damn thing, you know? It's hard not to give him praise, you know? Yeah, I saw this photo. It's fucking awesome. I had a productive meeting with President Trump this afternoon. I'm looking forward to building more housing in New York City. Ford to city, drop dead. Vows he'll veto any bailout. Trump to city, let's build. Backs new era of housing. Trump delivers 12,000 plus homes. Most since 1973. Dude, ZOHRAN MAMDANI is exactly the person that Trump would love to win favor with. Remember when I told you that Donald Trump's greatest anger and resentment towards elite liberals stems from the fact that New York elite society, the intelligentsia, the artists, and the old money benefactors of all of these different like artistic initiatives in the city of New York never recognized the Trump family as a part of the elite. The socialites never actually wanted to hang out with him. They always considered him to be crude and brash, of poor taste, nouveau riche. That's where a lot of his anger comes from. ZOHRAN MAMDANI, on the other hand, did something that Barack Obama never did, which is just kind of talk to him normally. Because ZOHRAN is a person who was welcomed by the cultural elite very quickly. I mean, it makes sense. He's a well-dressed guy. He's well-spoken. He comes from that background. His father is a fucking academic. His mother is a very famous movie director, right? So he is very clearly a part of that movement. He's very clearly a part of this group that Donald Trump desperately wants to win favors with. And I think a part of the reason why Donald Trump is fascinated with ZOHRAN seemingly is because ZOHRAN MAMDANI is, I guess, not as like repulsed by him. Like he has a way of communicating with him that because he has to fucking play ball because Trump is the president. He has a way of communicating with him in this charming manner that isn't like outwardly repulsed, that I think Donald Trump just responds this way to whatever he's doing and offers him whatever he wants. A real hog whisperer, if you will. Not hostile, but also not submissive. Yes. Not like overtly hostile. You never get something for free from Trump. I think part of the reason why he's doing it is because he wants to lean into affordability. He recognizes it's an area that is really devastating for him. What he doesn't realize is that giving ZOHRAN whatever ZOHRAN wants in terms of like affordability is going to give him like a little boost in the press But it's also going to cause resentment amongst his base. He's going to be like, oh, so you're building housing in fucking New York? Why won't you do that in Missouri? But I don't think Donald Trump gives a shit about that right now. I think he's like so desperate to get some positive coverage, or so desperate to associate himself with like actual affordability initiatives, that he will do stuff like this. All over, the reports just got dropped by the Perfect Union that they wouldn't let him into the Bohemian Club either. Hence why people believe this anger about the draining of the swamp, because it's genuine. He couldn't get into these elite spaces. I've said this for fucking years. I recognized this when Donald Trump came out with that famous tweet talking about Sissy, Graydon Carter not having cool Vanity Fair parties anymore. No man that runs around talking about the Sissy, Graydon Carter's Vanity Fair parties is a man that is from the heartland, that cares about like the average fucking working class American, the average American reactionary living in the Rust Belt. He always wanted to be welcomed into elite society, and his resentment towards the cultural elite that happened to be liberal, or even more radical than liberal, comes from the fact that these elite circles never welcomed him because they thought he was like rude and a disgusting slumlord. There are a multitude of different factors here. Obviously, one of them is that he wants to be associated with like doing something in terms of affordability in the realm of housing. But the other reason is because Zohran is welcomed by those forces. I mean, he's the mayor of New York City. Trump obviously cares about New York City. He also hangs out with these like cool celebrities and shit. You know what I mean? And it's also additionally ironic that his only fucking experience with the New York cultural elite is currently making him incredibly unpopular. His only entry point into the New York cultural elite was through Mar-a-Lago, through Jeffrey Epstein. And now that affiliation and that association is being called into question anyway. So he doesn't even have the cool factor in that regard. So he's cooked. And that's what's going on here. Is a W because it's proof that local organizing can achieve results no matter who the big boss is? Yeah.